If you realize that there's something wrong with you, or you just feel funny, there's nothing wrong with you going to seek help. And being a celebrity is a challenge because the world has this high expectation of you. You should live a perfect life. You should have a perfect. Hi guys, Sugola Lumutamas, also known as Gelo Pazed, girl from Zambia. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe so that each time I upload videos, you will be notified that Gelo Pazed post a poka video. Thank you so much for more than 95,600 subscribers. Na totela sana, it means thank you. In this video, I'll be talking about Nollywood actress Chacha Ike. Chacha Ike is an adorable Nollywood actress who came to the limelight a few years ago, and she's seen herself grow in her career and got married to a certain man that I'm not really sure of. I'm not ever really followed him, but I just know that he's a movie director and they have children together. So in the past weeks, I noticed that there was a news that was flying all over social media. And immediately I heard of that news, my first instinct was, it happens. This is Nollywood. This is what they always do. People, make up and break up. So it's one of those things. Maybe she's now found a better husband or something like that. Anyway, before I go any further, listen to what Chacha Ike said that made the whole internet go crazy. Listen to this.
I'm crazy, I'm not. But this video is to let the world know that I'm done with the marriage. I don't have a lot to prove that I'm done with him, but I'm done. I'm done. I'm living with my life, finally. I can't say a lot now, but you hear my story.
Okay, so you have listened to Chacha as she was talking about her husband and how she is fed up of her marriage. And obviously the internet went crazy. They started concluding it was domestic violence. And for me, I just said, it's one of those things because, stars all over the world, you hear them marry, you hear them divorce. So I was like, maybe it's one of those things whereby the relationship is no longer working. And because she had mentioned that, she's tired of this relationship, people had just concluded it was domestic violence. I must admit, I never watched that video. I just read headlines on blogs. I didn't really pay much attention because I thought it's just one of those things. I thought she was happily married, so suddenly for her to say she's no longer happy, my conclusion was maybe she just thought the marriage wouldn't work out anymore, or maybe she's no longer in love like the video stated. But this is the first time I'm watching the video together with you, and many people had their own reasons and they were cursing on the man, and I don't know, internet trolls, we always or let me say you internet trolls, you always get emotional, you get attached to affairs that you are not even aware of, especially when it comes to a marital relationship. You don't know what transpired. We have never been there, but when we now start making conclusions and saying yes, the reason why they've divorced is because of that, and the reason obviously why we are talking about this is because the story is in the public domain, and Chacha Ike brought it to the public domain, and they could have resolved whatever disputes they had in private, but she decided to bring it to public, just like Tonto Dika did a few last year when she started exposing her husband's dirty dealings. And even up to now, Tonto Dika and her husband have always been at loggerheads, and it's been a public affair, and everybody has had their opinion about their marriage or relationship. And this is the big mistake that most celebrities in Africa make, especially these days, because it's like they try to find comfort online, or if they expose this person, then people will know that I don't have a problem. The reason why this person left me is because I decided to leave the relationship. This person did this. And funny enough, I have been a public figure for some time, and I've never exposed anything about my relationship on social media, be it breakup, be it disappointment. I have never. By the time you realize that I've already moved on, it will be 2 years down the line, and you'll be saying, what happened? Because for me, I've always kept that side of me secret. I don't think it's something that I would want to really expose. I can talk about, oh, I'm in a relationship, but I wouldn't even display to say today we ate here, tomorrow we did dinner, this and that. Nah, because I think social media is doing too much for everyone, and that's why there is that expectation from fans that, how can these people break up? It's the man who has a problem. This woman has been exposing images of their lovely relationship, so the man has a problem. And then Chacha Ike recorded herself in hospital, and I would like you to listen to what she has to say before I make my commentary. Watch this.
5 days ago, I made a video saying that my marriage to Austin Fanny is over, and that video came with a lot of backlash from people, with many insinuating that it's a clear case of domestic violence. It's not. Austin has never laid his hands on me. He has never even raised his voice at me, and God in heaven knows that's the truth. I am here at First Delta American Hospital as I'm receiving treatment. Several psychiatrists have come to assess me mentally, and I have been diagnosed of bipolar disorder. Bipolar is real. Here in Africa, we tend to not know about it due to ignorance or overlook it. I cannot tell you all how I've been feeling with these tiny videos that I've been making, but I will, however, show you in motion pictures soon.
Okay, so you have listened to Chacha Ike expressing and telling the world why she broke down and exposed their family affair. It's because of a condition called bipolar. And immediately I saw the video, I said, thank God I never talked about her relationship. Thank God I never made my conclusions. Most of the times I wait. I don't know, something just tells me to wait until, the right time. And I thank God I waited, because I love this girl dearly. And, to see her break down the way she was breaking down in the other video was heartbreaking to watch as I was making this video. And now her expressing and sharing that she has a mental health conditions, in which for me, I believe her. I believe her because for me, I love people that accept and expose their truth and expose their condition. If you remember, I'm going to link down below. I had expressed my concerns about a Zambian singer who has been writing now about me on social media, because I said, I feel this person has a form of depression, and people were fighting me until she insulted the president of the Republic of Zambia, and people realized, there's something here. And then she did another video where she was dancing and not really dressed appropriately, and people started having their doubts, and now she's been putting my picture and saying in Jesus' name this and that. And for me, what I've always said is, if you feel there's something wrong, and people are also feeling that there's something wrong, go and seek help. Chacha is a hero. To me, she's a hero because she went to seek help. And the help she was seeking is help that many people are kakundi. Instead of people going to find out what's wrong with them, they are quiet, because Africans don't have such type of illnesses, because Africans are strong, they are black, they are strong. And yet mental health does not choose. Just like any pandemic that we faced, like the COVID-19. It doesn't say you are black, I'll attack you, you are white, I'll attack you. It attacks everybody. And this is where we need to draw the line as Africans. Do we go and seek help? Do Africans go to the hospital for a medical checkup? And when somebody collapses, for example, even at work or at home, the first thing we say as Africans is juju. Have you checked whether you have a heart attack? Have you checked if your cholesterol is fine? Have you checked if your sugar level is fine? We eat all sorts of food. Thank God these days is even what you call banting and all those kind of healthy eating lifestyles. But traditionally we eat fatty foods with lots of soup. So we think it's impossible for us to be ill because we eat fresh food that is grown in our soil, which is healthy and organic. But these type of ailments, such as bipolar, they are real. Like Chacha Ike has said, it is real. And bipolar, for those of you who don't know, is a swing in moods. So today I'm in this mood, the other day I'm in that mood. And I think it's good for actresses like Chacha, because in this way she'll be in a good mood, in that way she'll be in another good mood. In a joking manner, if you know what I mean. But Chacha is an amazing actress. I've always loved her. And I've also seen very negative comments on BBC Pidgin where people were commenting and saying, we don't believe her. She's an actress. She's lying. I mean, Africans, when will you ever believe that every disease is there for you? That every person can have that disease? And that is why we always rely on, in Jesus' name, Tofiakwa, it will not happen in my life. Next thing, you are dead. There is a pastor right now in Southern Africa that is telling people don't take HIV drugs, and they are dying like flies. Because the pastor has said, you cannot have HIV, you are healed, don't take this medication, throw it away, you die. Just like Chacha Ike has gone to seek help, if you realize that there's something wrong with you, or you just feel funny, there's nothing wrong with you going to seek help. And being a celebrity is a challenge because the world has this high expectation of you. You should live a perfect life. You should have a perfect life. You should have a perfect marriage. You should have a perfect wedding. That's why their weddings are always expensive. It's a fairy tale dream girl's wedding. And then after some time, the relationship breaks off because of the pressure from the world. And their Instagram is filled with all these glamorous kind of images. They drive good cars, and yet some of them, like we've realized, they even date rich billionaires who are married in order for them to show the lifestyle that things are going well. It's high time as Africans we begin to accept that living a normal life is okay. Living a life of not flashing around is okay. And that's why for me, as an aspiring MP of Monali constituency, I always find it fulfilling. For those of you who are not aware, I'm a politician as well. I find it fulfilling when I go in the community and help people. That's where my joy comes from. My joy comes from seeing others benefit from the little work that I do. Through my YouTube views, I make revenue. And when I make that revenue, I go in the community and empower the young people. I empower women. I empower elderly people so that they should never, ever have to beg for bread. So that tomorrow, even when I see them walking in town, they are all smiles, I will be more fulfilled. For me, that's more fulfilling than showing off on Instagram that I can wear designer clothes and I have a good car. The pressure that is on social media can also cause somebody to have a mental health breakdown. And I'm not talking about Chacha Ike, I'm talking about others. Because then they'll be looking to say, my life is not going anywhere. My life is not going anywhere. Today I watched a video of a lady who was working as a maid in Lebanon on BBC Pidgin. It's sad that I can't share it here because of copyright issues, but The lady was just expressing about how, she was doing business before she went to Lebanon. She was selling shoes, and then somebody told her about this business and she'd be making about $200 a month, and she decided to go and live in Lebanon, and it was hell for her. And one of the comments by a certain man touched me. The man said, the problem with you people is, how many years have you heard that there is not a good organization out there or agency that can take you to these places in order for you to go and work? So many testimonies, but you still go because you want to have that lifestyle. Stay in your country, stay in Nigeria, so that you can develop yourself. Yes, things can be tough in Nigeria, but the competition on social media puts pressure on people. That's why others even go to Dubai to eat feasts, so that they can slay on Instagram. I've said this before. I am now 95,600 subscribers, and I was dressed all through the time. All the time I do my videos, I'm always dressed. It doesn't matter. If people believe in what you do, they will come and watch and support you. The problem is people feel the only way to be out there is to expose their body, to expose this and that. At the end of the day, it's you who end up being depressed. So that's a lesson for the day that I just wanted to share with you, to say, what has happened to Chacha Ike. It happens. I've seen celebrities in the UK that have bipolar. Today they're in mood swings, where this week they just want to lie down the whole day, and then next week they're all bubbly, all happy. So we don't know the battles she's been facing. And by the way, nobody should start saying it's demon, it's demon, it's demon. There is no such thing as it's demon, it's demon, it's demon. Let's also learn to seek medical help and collect medication that will help in order to change things in the body. It is you that will feel the pain at the end of the day after all. Do not follow these pastors. So that's what I wanted to say, that, the issue of Chacha Ike is an example that, not all that glitters is gold, and her situation is heartbreaking. In as much as she has what we call a perfect life, she still has this, mental issue, which is bipolar. Bipolar is mental health issue, which you would look and say, wow, on all this while I've been admiring this person's images. All I can say is pray for Chacha, so that she can recover and get back on her feet. During this period of COVID as well, people haven't been acting, and that could have also skyrocketed her condition, because you're not at home, you're not really acting, there's not much events as well. So maybe the time she would go and act, she would be herself and be out of those mood swings, and now they've just kind of like gone up. So thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. It's Girl Tams, also known as Gelowapa Z. I am pleading with you. I want to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of October. Can we hit 100,000 by the end of October? Let's do this. Take care, guys. I love you.